So we are back again with another gameplay video, this time with Wh1teVo1D for the first time. And guys, we have the Neo Zeong deck. I think this deck is crazy. And we're playing into the Norn deck. I honestly think this is a deck, this deck that I will be showing at the end of the video, which you'll see. This Neo Zeong deck, I think this might be the best, one of the best decks I've played. And I've been playtesting it for a little while now. And this is, it's so good. It's a green-red variant, so very, very exciting. Also, Wh1teVo1D's first time on the channel as well, fellow Team Strike as well. So play out the Zaku Ⅱ there as well, followed up by the Gustav. Now, this is a really cool card because it can be a conditional blocker. It's blue, so it goes towards Norn as well, but it's that 3/4 body, which makes when you're, starting off aggressive, quite difficult. But it's not a blocker at the moment, so we can take that EX base and then put out the Ricky D. Now, there is a lot of this deck, and there's a few things that you need to see. But in this game, spoiler alert, you're going to see a lot of craziness in this game. So the base is gone. And with Wh1teVo1D's deck, he actually has opted for the ping package, which is very difficult to deal with when you are a low player. But we get the effect here, and we can see we got a decision here to make. So we got Neo Zeong, we've got Kshatriya and Marida, which hurts putting a link away, but we need to see that Neo Zeong, and we do have a Kshatriya in hand, I believe, but we just don't have a Marida for it. So actually, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll see my hand again, but either way, full disclosure, we already knew what we've been playing into each other, so we know the game plan of each other, but we've been playing testing these decks for so long as Team Strike. So this is a card that I really like, which is the Falmel. This gets a token, but realistically, this is one of those that if you play this after Neo Zeong has come out when you're linked, it's more nukage. We are nuking the board. So it's a beautiful state, really, when you start seeing those things. But yeah, as always, come join the Team Strike Discord. There are over 150 of us in there now, playing, deck building, all sorts of cool stuff. So come and join us. Links that is down below. But yeah, I actually have found that this Kshatriya has been invaluable, especially into like aggro decks. I mean, that 4 HP is just brilliant. So we'll go for that. You never want to see, is it Ride or Riddy? You never want to see your opponent get it. And then we see Kind-Hearted there as well, which is a fantastic action step card. I think it's just brilliant. It makes use of those resources that you just, if you go first and turn 4 and you only spend 3, you're not wasting it, so it's brilliant. And it's another blue card in the trash as well for Norn. And what we can see there from Wh1teVo1D as well is just the size of the hand that blue gets here. So it's rather impressive. But obviously we're both starting to build board here quite a bit. And blue-white is always is quite terrifying, especially when you have armor row here as well. And actually, I think here he just basically says, actually, I meant to swing into the other one. Can we redo it? Which of course we are boys. We always fix things like that. So he's gone there and then finish up nicely with another ping. And that's why your sequencing is so important, guys, because stuff like that, he's just cleared the board and now he has 5. How the hell am I going to deal with this? We will, but it ain't easy. But that's why it's important to really think about what you got to do. Now, here is where we get techie, and this is why I just talked about this card. Well, this one is the bigger one, but we don't have Marida. However, because of the board state, we can activate the ping, dual ping, and clear 2 units, including that armor. Get that out of here, because the full frontal is a cyber new type. Now, not only that, we now have a 7/6 on board. The hell is that? And what's great about that is, yes, obviously we're not going to get that Marida ping every turn. However, this is something that we can use to attack Banshee Norn. It's just because that stat line is just so crazy. But also, we've gotten, also you can just see that I realized that I was actually 1 turn behind. I actually hadn't drawn the resource, so we fixed that there. Again, Kind-Hearted, this is so great, especially in a deck when you have Kind-Hearted and Overflowing Affection. You will see the things that you need to see. So he decides to pass turn just because it makes sense, because I could just start hitting units for cheap, not take much damage here. We have a little count here as well just to see where we are. We are getting close to that Neo Zeong here. And I prefer this rather than the blocker variant personally, just because I feel like with the blocker version, you are reliant on seeing the links and you don't have an alternative win condition. There we go, the graceful demeanor. But because we didn't draw first, we didn't play first, we could put units out after, so we're not actually hurt by it. But as I was saying about the white is link dependent, whereas this, we can go aggressive. You'll see the deck list now. I didn't actually start as aggressive as I would like to because I didn't get the units. But many times I have won with this deck by turn 6. So we have alternative win conditions, which is what I think is really valuable when it comes to any viable deck. You don't want to have just one route to victory, and if you don't see the parts, you don't win. So when you see 5 taps in this deck, we know that the Banshee Norn is coming out. And this, especially in a deck where I am blowing units up, that is not going to be taking much. So he can just make a run on our shields. See the Neo Zeong there as well. And then we get that base. And that is a one-off in this deck. But that 6 is a big problem. However, we can already see that Wh1teVo1D has got a absolute metric ton of blue there. So he's going to be able to restand. And like I said, guys, join the Team Strike Discord. Come join us. It's an awesome time. Actually awesome. We're building something really special there, and we're helping everyone build their decks, all stuff like that. So come join. So yeah, of course, now as well, he will only take, I believe it's 5, which is just such great value as well. And the more it swings, it's just a value machine. And even with that 5 there, I can't ping it down. Or I could, but I would have to spend double, like if I would have to spend so many resources of ping to get that, and it's a waste when I need to clear board. So we have turn here, but we still don't have the Marida, which is like really painful. But we are so close to that big boy turn. So we also have, you might have seen there's another card in there. Actually, we are on the turn, so we can play that. Now, this is where things are going to get crazy. This is the best thing of this deck. And you're about to see something special here. So we're just confirming how much HP we have, and obviously the -2 damage that it would take. And I think you can see in the hand as well, I've got a Battle of Aces as well. I have another Falmel in there as well. And I do have that full frontal link, which is really, really important. But here is where you're going to see the cooking. So we're going to play the 1, burn the resource. We're going to get full frontal, but from full frontal's ability, guys, we are going to bring out the Gouf. Now, this Gouf is not only going to play a body, so it burns another 3, but it also plays a token. So it's a poor man's justice, but because we get the token, that is another 3. So we have just really got that board down. And I think that this is just a fantastic, like, this is almost peak what you could get. Like, as it comes to a full frontal turn, you cannot get any better than that. Because even if you were able to do multiple tokens in one go, save like Fortress Defense, it doesn't work because it's counted as one simultaneous deployment. So that's why the Gouf is so good. So now obviously Wh1teVo1D's in a spot here, so he'll naturally just go to shields, minusing away. But he's got a hand here. He's got a big hand and a ways to rest stuff as well, like the Nahel Argama as well. So we've rested that Gouf. And now we can take that, and he doesn't take any damage. This is where the value from Norn is. And we played a game the other night. He took 5 weenies off my board and took 1 damage because we were such low AP weenies. So there's so many, this is a lot of value out of that. And so now he's starting to build board because he needs to get that fatal, but he's going to pass here. But guys, we have quite a situation here. You're going to see something, another crazy situation here. So we are now back to 9, turn 9. Now this is where it's going to get wild. So we're going to play out another Gouf. So that's going to do 3 damage here. Another one. So we get the token. And it's just not over yet, guys. It's not over. So we can trade there, get that off the board because it is a threat. And what that also means is we have more space on board now. So we're going to get a base up, which is the Falmel. Now, the Falmel gives us a token, but we can also see we just got another low-cost unit as well that we can use. So he's already put the damage on there from that. You can just see my... it is Jank City at the moment. But we still have 2 resources. So we can play... We have 4 resources left. So we can just start building board 4. And now it gets destroyed. Now we are 6 wide with lethal next turn. Now this is a big pressure, a lot of pressure to deal with because everything in my hand, I have burn and I have units. Everything destroys. I can start swinging in. I can even suicide units and then replace them with more burn. It's ridiculous. And this is with 1 Neo Zeong. Early on in the game, in the tournament that we had, I did manage to get 3 on board at one point. But this is something that we've been cooking up in the Discord as a group. So if you're into deck building, come and join us. The link is down below. And now Renner's obviously got that link, and it's just a devastating. It's a devastating unit. The only downside is obviously it can only attack into the enemy player once. So he can clear that shield, but he would still need 2 links. Now he can clear 2 of my units, of course. But it depends how much he has in trash as well, because he has used quite a bit. And obviously we've actually caught up in terms of like cards in hand here. So yeah, he's taken that and then minusing across the board, of course, again. Just having to decide what to do here as well, and having to check how many blue cards we have left. And at this point, we have to start. So he's passed. And we can take the base, and then we can just make a run on the shields. Grandpa, Armoro. There we go. And there we have it. There it is. Guys, I think this deck is unbelievable. Here you can actually see the deck list here. Now, I think that this is brilliant because we essentially have a 1-year war start here as well with the Zaku Ⅱ, the Char Zaku Ⅱ, the Rick Dom, which we didn't even really see in this game. But the Gouf has been unbelievable, and the Wing Gundam Bird mode. Now, this is great because we have actually ramped up this sometimes and got an unbelievable value from that as well. We did test the close contact to see if we can get it out of burst, but in hand it just didn't feel great. We have 3 of the baby Kshatriya, 4 of the big Kshatriya. We need the big Kshatriya, the Sinanju there, of course. Now we've got 2 G Quackers as well. I'm not married to this, but it has come in clutch a lot of times, especially if you can play it on a turn where there is a linked Neo Zeong, and now you're getting 6. And then, of course, we've got Marida Cruz, full frontal, 4 close combat, 1 battle of aces. Overwhelming pressure has been fantastic, and those bases. This deck, guys, I genuinely think this is my favorite deck that I've played for a long, long time. We've been testing this for a little while, and all of us and guys in the Discord, we've been cooking this, and people have been taking it to locals, and I'm very, very proud that I've not really seen anybody else running this deck. Not in this manner. We've seen a lot of white-red and some blue-red, but no one's doing this. We're having a lot of success. If you want to come and deck build with us, come to the Discord as well. And then, of course, you can see Wh1teVo1D's deck here as well, which was the... I love the ping package here as well. But you've got the gun tank, the Rezel, the Gustav Cut, I think is fantastic. A conditional blocker, especially against aggro, brilliant. A Delta Plus Gundam, the Penelope. What was really, really sad is actually in his hand, he did have a Penelope for his next turn, which if he'd got 1 more turn, he would have been able to deploy and started resting the entire board. And so he would have been able to clean up. So it would have been a different situation as well, but it just tells you how good that Penelope is. And of course, we've got the kind-hearted, graceful demeanor. It's a fantastic deck. Guys, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the thumbs up, let us know. And of course, you know, come and join the Discord. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one.